Interesting Tuesday. So, with all the recent vibes that I never thought I would encounter in my life, these vibes, tangible vibes, you've come to discover, it's just going to be short and brief. You've come to but knowing me, you come to discover what brought about the compilation of study, what made study, what uh, uh, um, how study was actually a form of communication. You begin to understand the processes of why a fractional distillation had to take place. You understand who the cubic, what the cubic, or who the cubic rather represents, and all the different reactions of supposed chemical imbalances or chemical balanced, the bonds that form within. You come to understand the reactions of the different chemicals in relation to who. You understand what the beaker represent or who it represents. Like I said, it dawns, it makes sense. It's a form of expression. So basically, if maybe I just sum it up, studies or education, rather that we would consider education just a compilation of different individuals communicating, expressing thoughts differently. It's just communicating. It's just an art of communication, different art of communication. Very interesting. I thought I should share. Why not? Very interesting. Very interesting. And in that communication, others were privileged to have understood what they encountered. It became an experience unpleasant, but they understood what they encountered to a point where what was the problem, the burden, they became the solution to it. They didn't want the problem, they didn't want to burden themselves with the experience, but they were a victim of circumstance, and as a result, became the solution. And that solution, for many, it has been to their benefit. So may the education or the information you take in with much cognizance, so that you don't only encounter the experience, but you might make it worthwhile for others, unfortunately, with your pain, but you will get rewarded, right? For your expressing your contributing that solution, your solution, to others, and others appreciating it because others are not able to understand, to the point that they deduce the situation for what it is, accept it for what it is, forgive the situation in turn themselves, make peace, to a point where they come up with a solution. It's not many. It's a grace. It's a privilege. It's not for many. But yeah, that's the kind of people we need right now. In the time that we in, we need the kind of change drivers. Those people who don't only know, I studied this. I want to seem smart. Not I want to seem smart, but I understand this, and I think this part of this study is applicable for such a time as this, and this could aid in such. So you put it to effect in the time, within the time, how it's meant to be put to effect. So this is just interesting stuff. Interesting.